guys, welcome back. I keep muting it and unmuting it. You know what? Hang on. Let me just... There we go. I'm like, why am I so freaking bright and orange? I'm not gonna make a joke out of that. Okay, Geminis. The person on your mind, you're dealing with, whatever comes up, right? Just want to remind you guys, these readings can be flipped. That's just how it is, especially if you're mirroring with someone. I know a couple people have already commented, oh, this is not me, this is my person. Again, the energy could be flipped. How did we start? I think, how did we start? Yeah, we started with the tarot. Okay. Gemini, the person on your mind. Or whoever you're dealing with. If you're dealing with someone, it could be that too. Or just, you know, the person on your mind. Whatever. Okay. Ten of Swords. Okay, so there was a very harsh ending here. There is a very harsh ending here, and I feel like there was a very harsh cycle that was ended here. Sorry, you guys are already making my nose itch. There was a very hard cycle and a very hard ending here. With the Ten of Swords, it does feel like you've turned around. And it's almost like you pulled all those swords out your back and you've used those. You've used those to almost like fix your life up, right? I'm trying to get an example of like what kind of what I'm seeing. Okay, because to me, if you look at the card, it looks like the swords, she's using the swords. Like some are being thrown, so it's almost like she's protected herself with some of them. Some of them she has in the back, like she's holding on to them. They're at the ready, right? So it's almost like you pulled out those swords and she's used them to, you know what it's giving? It's giving, but it's same but different. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever watched Peaky Blinders, which there's two kind of people that love Peaky Blinders and people that haven't seen it, because Cillian Murphy is life. Anyway, and you know how when they're going after someone specific, they always have that one bullet that they save, and then they write that person's name in it. It's giving like that. It's almost like, look, I'm saving these and I am going where I have to go. And she's all dressed in black. She's like a cute, like, ninja, right? I don't know if you guys can see this. But, like, she's dressed in black with, like, long sleeves. Those are black, too, but they're cute, like, puffy. Like, I'll be a ninja, but I'm gonna look real good. And so, it feels like, Geminis, yeah, with the Ten of Wands. What the fuck? Yo, I feel like this was... My God. Yo, the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. This was something that you guys went through some shit. I feel like this wasn't the beginning of your catalyst, and but this was the biggest one for you. To the point where, and I hate when people are like, oh, this was your biggest catalyst, because you can go through a toxic situation and still not learn. I know that from having dealt with people, right? And so they're like, oh, this was your catalyst. No, this was the one that took you to look at yourself and say, what the fuck am I doing? Why would I allow this to go on in my life? Or why would I allow this? Or why would I keep coming back to this? Or what was I doing, right? That moment of self-reflection, looking at yourself in the mirror. Because yes, they were pieces of shit. They did what they did. They lied. We tried to believe. We gave them the benefit of the doubt, right? And I don't feel like, again, this wasn't like your first catalyst, right? This was the one where it made you look back at every situation to be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? And this changed you. This changed you. Because they didn't change you. They didn't come in and be like, hey, I'm going to hurt you and you're going to change, right? It's like one time I had an idiot. He's not an idiot. I actually love him very much. One of my ex-husbands. And he said to me, you're only a good mother because I left you. Do you know how many women get left and unfortunately they turn into not good mothers? Because they make that choice of delving deep into the pain. And I'm not judging them. I get it. Like, I absolutely get it. If you were to look at my backstory, if I turned into a villain, people would be like, yeah, I get it. I get it. Like, that should be, like, I get it. But this, with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, not only have you gone through all those lessons, you've learned the lessons, you've incorporated the lessons, and when I get the Ten of Swords, it's almost like there's no more swords that fit on your back. It's almost like, what I'm getting from my guides is like, you know when, was it the flood? Or was it the flood, or was it the fire of Sodom and Gomorrah? I can't remember. It was one of those where they say that God said that I will never do this again. It was either the flood or it was one of those. I can't remember. That's what it's getting. It's like you'll never have to go through that lesson ever again in this lifetime. And I feel for like most of you Geminis, you guys might not even have to go through this in next lifetime. I feel like this was something you were having to master in this lifetime. I know the lights in and out, my curtain, there's wind, but it's hot. There's no way I can, yeah. So I'm in and out of the spotlight. And then with the Four of Cups, do you guys remember, was it Aurora? No, who was it? Whose birthday was it? The Spindle? I think it was Aurora, right? Sleeping Beauty? Where there's like all the fairies, right? The Four of Cups, you have the Four of Cups at the bottom. And it's, if you look closely, you can see that there's fairies everywhere. There's like there's a fairy in this corner, and there's a fairy like over here trying to offer you a cup, and you're like you're not, it's almost like either you're not interested or you don't see it coming. Yeah, because you've been in the dark by choice. You've been in the dark by choice. Like, I'm even getting like desensitizing yourself, right? Because there's candlelight. It's almost like you guys have not even enjoyed having like when you turn on the lights, so you know how like I had to fix my ring light because it was like too bright, like it was bothering me, and then like the sun keeps kind of coming in and out. It's almost like the light was like the fake electricity, the light was bothering you. And I'll give you guys an example of and what's funny is that underneath that is the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Coins, and the Ten of Cups. Shut up. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is like the opposite of this and this. They're like, the fairies are trying to come in and be like, look, there's two cups here. This one has a Ten of Cups and this one has a Ten of Pentacles. Like, I know you went through this because this is hell. This is hell. Like, the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands is like, no. Like, yeah, no. It's bad. And for it to be clarified by the 10 of cups and the 10 of coins, with the 4 of cups and 2 fairies offering you 2 new cups here, that's insane. That's insane. You had to go through hell to get heaven on earth, basically. And unfortunately, some people on earth right now are having to go through it because they are meant to do a higher path. They're meant to go through something greater to make a change in the world, and you can't make that kind of change without having gone through hell first, right? That's just the way it is. People never, well, how does it go? That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. Tupac, right? And that's talking about women. Like, he's talking about like we should like die for our women and ride for our women. I can't remember exact words. And then he says, instead we lie to our women. We I don't remember the lyrics, but he's talking about how shitty men treat their women that give birth to the men that treat women like shit. It's like this ongoing cycle. And it's not to call out, this isn't just for like the feminines, right? But it is, this it's coming up. I don't know what to tell you guys, right? And so it does feel like there are fairies coming in, but you guys went through some shit. Anyways, with the desensitizing, whatever if I'm not saying it right. I know that my daughter recently was like, why have you started taking like baths in the dark? Because the light has been bothering me. So it's an example. So like I turn off the light so that my other oh my god, why can't I think of English words? My senses can be heightened, right? That's also another reason why I switched from taking like baths, like sitting in the water, to like baths but like with running water, the shower head running. Instead of having stillness, it's almost like flowing water, if that makes sense. It's a sensation thing. It's almost like for some reason, and I'm letting you guys, I've been doing this for a while, so I feel like you guys are just starting to get into this. It's almost like stillness, or even like fake electronic stuff like that. It's bothering you. It's bothering your soul. I don't know why I said soul, but this could also be the person that you're dealing with. This person could have gone through all this stuff and is now coming through and wanting the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles right with you. This is somebody that went through hell and back. This is why I say it's mirroring. Like, a lot of times when you're dealing with someone that you can't seem to get over, it's because there's a strong connection there. Whether it's a lesson, whether it's a soulmate, right? Even like the people that do us the most damage, they're soulmates. We have a soul contract with them. Like, the most karmic ones are the ones that you have a soul. And it doesn't mean like they're meant to be your soulmate forever. It means that like, that's why there's that pull, right? Let's clarify the 10 of Swords. Acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah. And I feel like for both of you, or if not for you, it's almost like you've accepted what things are, or this person, I'm getting very much mirrored here. There's acceptance here of understanding what exactly why it was for. If you guys are having a hard time, I know a book that I read. It's called Your Soul's Plan, I believe. That one really helped me when I was starting my healing journey to understand and understand, almost like a 360 vision of what we're trying to see from other people's perspective, right? I couldn't tell you face to face, 10 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person either ghosted you, either they cheated on you. There was a lot that has happened here. There was an ending. There was, they left you. It's almost like they came in, they created chaos, and then they left you to pick up the mess, right? And you were stuck with like your life in shambles, and you basically had to fix it all up. Like I said, you had those 10 swords, and you guys picked it up, picked your life up, right? Or them. This could be them. Again, remember, this could be vice versa. But this could be the person that came in and did this shit. Because they're saying, I couldn't tell you face to face. Clarify the 10 of Cups. I don't trust you, and I fear that you will reject me. They don't trust you because they're afraid that you're going to do the same thing in return, or you're going to get like revenge. And also, this is a bitch. This is a coward. I'm sorry. This is a coward. I fear that you will reject me. So they do some fuckery, and then they can't come back and be like, oh, well, I'm afraid you might do the slightest resemblance of what I did to you. And so I can't come in. What? Okay. Whatever. This deck is really big, so I have to split it up. Apology. You can expect the apology you want, and then boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed. Yeah, this is somebody that you require firm boundaries from. This is also somebody that's saying that they're grateful for the spiritual lesson because they did go through some shit. Whatever you went through, they might have been your catalyst, but you were their catalyst as well. And I feel like they've gone through some shit because the universe doesn't fucking play. And the way that, you know, karma is such a huge word, and people think, oh, that person cut me out, they're gonna get karma. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. Karma works with what energy are you giving out, and that's what you're gonna give back, right? Like, you did this person, okay, we're gonna teach you exactly how that felt, so that you can learn the same lesson, because you thought it was okay to do it to this person, right? So let's see how you feel when you get the same lesson, right? Yeah, I am grateful for the spiritual lesson, and I forgive you. This could be vice versa. This could be someone that you might have done damage to. This, again, whatever it is, because I don't really feel like this is you guys saying I forgive you. I feel like this is them saying I forgive you to you. So maybe you guys could have done this to them. If not, take it however it resonates, right? Because like I said, this is very, very mirroring energy. And when it's very mirroring energy, it's because the lesson was very powerful, right? And so there's going to be a lot of mirroring energy. You're not going to really be, you guys are kind of going through the same thing, but in a different timeline. And learning the same lessons, but again, reversed. I don't know how to explain that. All right, let's get some more information on this person. But I do feel that this person sees you as the end game, but no, I don't. Well, let's see. Tell me more about this person. This is somebody that ghosted you. What did I say? They think you're super hot. I heard beautiful. I was gonna say beautiful. They said, I think you're incredibly hot, and I'm super attracted to you. This is somebody that ghosted you. It's mutual. Some of you guys do still care about this person, or might have like some semblance of emotion for this person. But I do feel like you guys did have to heal from this alone. Like, you guys never received an apology. You never received closure. You never even received an explanation. This ghosting just kind of came out of nowhere. And this person, I'm gonna be very honest with you. This person, they've done this a lot of times, and they thought that because they've done it a lot of times that they can get over this shit, that they'd be okay. But they fucked around with the wrong person, and it turned out that this time they weren't able to quit you. Your energy stuck to them, and it did something, because you guys are, there was a lesson to be learned there, right? So they did this thinking, oh, I've done this before, I'll get over it, it's fine. They didn't think it was going to affect them, but this time they couldn't shake it. They couldn't shake it. Friend zone. I think we're just better off being friends. Whatever. Like, okay. Alright. And then experiment. I know this is new for you, and I appreciate how open-minded you can be. I feel like this person is going to come in and want to start as friends, which is great. You'll just have to keep your boundaries up. If this is someone that did the most, if you guys know what I'm talking about, although I did put in my intention into these readings that those kinds of readings wouldn't come out. So I'm feeling like this person, like, just what they did really did hurt you. But it was like the last straw for you. Like, for you, it was like the cherry on the top, right? And so I feel like this person is going to come in, and you guys are going to try something different, and it's going to allow you to be able to trust each other again, and maybe even like, but use your discernment. Like I said, if this is someone that's done the most, that's not, no. I'm talking about if this was like something that never started, because I don't feel like there was a full relationship here. I feel like this was something that didn't get really started. So if that's the case, I would definitely like keep up your boundaries and move very slow, and not take what people say as truth, take what people do as truth, right, Gemini? Alright, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I hope this helps, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.